Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Brooke. I'm a bakery owner, wife of a restaurant owner, and mom of two living in a small coastal town in South Mississippi. Here on my channel, I share the beautiful balance of motherhood, small business ownership, and the everyday moments that make this season of life so special. I am so glad you're here. Let's jump into this beautiful day. Last week, I shared how we made my youngest daughter's birthday extra special. I took you along with me while we made her cake, but today I'm taking you behind the scenes from party prep to party aftermath. And then you'll have to watch to the very end because I'm going to share with you a recipe that I have for a double chocolate banana bread. It's her favorite and it's what she requested in lieu of a birthday cake on her actual birthday this year. So I'm going to share that recipe with you as well. So like I told you guys last week, she requested a pink ruffly cake with seashells, and I took her inspiration and ran with it and ended up doing a sort of pastel coastal theme. We held the party later in the afternoon, so really all I needed were a few snacks and some punch to go along with the cake. She is a huge fruit lover, so I grabbed these pretty green grapes and cut up a couple of different types of cheese to put out with some crackers, so that was really fun. Then I found this recipe for an under the sea themed punch, and it was supposed to come out a really pretty aqua green color, but I think I probably added a little bit too much of the Hawaiian punch. I have to admit, I wasn't paying too close of attention to the recipe and just kind of added equal parts of the Sprite, pineapple juice, and Hawaiian punch. So it didn't exactly come out the color that I wanted, but everyone loved it, so I'll take that as a win. And then in keeping with the sort of pink and green pastel theme, I picked up some celery and then cut up a few cucumbers to serve with this new ranch dip that I found. Everyone absolutely devoured this dip, so I'm going to be sure to link that below. And then I'm almost embarrassed to show you guys this, but both of my girls absolutely love these Loft House cookies from Walmart. And I have tried several different recipes. They never come out as good as these. So with all the shame of a true bakery owner, I reluctantly put a tray of these cookies out for everyone to enjoy. I also had to show you guys these precious seahorse cookies and petitfours that my oldest daughter made for the party. I told you guys in the last video that she helped me so much behind the scenes with this party, and I am constantly amazed at her artistic talent. She swears she doesn't want to be a baker or anything artsy when she grows up, which is fine by me, of course, as long as she's happy, but my goodness, she is so talented. She even painted this precious banner for the party too. I mean, it is just so cute. So while I was getting all the food and drinks set up, I had this company come in who sets up these precious little tents with blow-up mattresses for the girls to play in. We didn't end up doing a sleepover, but we did get to keep all of this stuff overnight, and my two girls were able to play. They were just so much fun. The lady who set everything up even plugged in a light that made it look like there were stars on the ceiling, and she even left these cute little gifts for each one of the party guests. It was just so fun. I'll be sure to link her business below in case you live in our area and want to look her up. Oh, one last thing I wanted to tell you about before I show you how everything turned out is these precious disposable dinnerware sets and cups that I bought from Amazon. The plates and cutlery are so sturdy that I accidentally ran them through the dishwasher and they held up. I'm just so impressed with the quality of these. And then look at these super cute little cups that I bought for the punch. They came with paper straws and lids, which was great for minimizing spills. And then I just thought the little pink bows on the side were perfect for her little theme. I've added all of this to my Amazon storefront, so I'll be sure to leave the link for those for you guys too. So here's how everything turned out. I am just so tickled over how this little party came together. I didn't intend to go this big, but she has been asking for a party like this for such a long time, and I just had to go for it. And you know what? Her reaction was so priceless that I would do it all over again in a heartbeat. These girls had so much fun with their tents and their cute little pink beach balls. Plus, I even found these pretty white seashells that I let each of the party guests paint and take home with them. We just had an absolute blast, and I am so thankful for the village of friends that we have surrounding us every day. As much as I wish the magic could last forever, every party eventually comes to an end. So once the last guest heads home and the excitement settles down, it's time for the not so glamorous part, the cleanup. The girls had such a great time, but our place was an absolute wreck. I had a sink full of dishes, there was stuff all over the floor, and the kitchen table was covered. But you know, that's the thing about being a mom. When kids see a birthday party, they see the fun part. They don't see the grocery list, the late nights spent decorating, or the cleanup afterwards. And that's okay. I'm hoping that one day when my girls are older, they'll be able to see all of the love that I poured into occasions like these. A lot of times owning a business means birthdays look a little different for my kids. I can't always take off when I need to, and sometimes we have to work around mine and my husband's schedules. There are times when I'm decorating cakes for other families' celebrations while trying to make sure that my own girls feel just as celebrated. And if I'm being honest, there are days when that is really hard. I think every working mom asks herself the same questions at some point. I struggle with mom guilt so much, and I'm always asking, am I giving enough at home? Am I giving enough to my business? But, you know, I read something the other day that said, balance isn't something you find one day and then keep forever. It's something you choose over and over again. And that resonated with me so much. I feel like every time I do manage to find some semblance of balance, life throws another curveball. Some seasons, my business needs a little more of me, especially during king cake season when I'm working 60 plus hours a week. And other seasons, my family does. But I always try to remember that at the end of the day, my girls and my husband are the reason I built this business in the first place. So even on the days when it gets hard and I feel like I'm not getting any of it right, I remind myself that what they'll remember most isn't whether everything was perfect. They'll remember that I showed up. They'll remember the birthday parties, the late night baking and pizza and movie marathons, all the traditions that we created together, and just the love that filled our home. Those are the things that matter most, and they are worth every bit of the mess that comes afterwards. And, you know, if you're watching this wondering whether you're doing a good enough job, either as a mom, a dad, a business owner, or just someone trying to hold it all together, I really hope you'll remember this too. Your family isn't looking for perfection. They're looking for your presence, the little moments, the traditions, and simply showing up with love. That's what they'll carry with them long after the decorations come down. So the next morning, all the tents got picked up and we were able to get the house back to normal for just a few hours before the work week kicked in and we had to start all over again. But before I let you go, I wanted to share the recipe with you for the double chocolate banana bread that she requested to have on the night of her actual birthday. So you're going to start out with 3 ripe bananas, and you can mash these up by hand, but I decided I was going to let my KitchenAid do the work for me today. So once those get mashed up really good, you're going to add in a stick of salted butter and you want that to be melted and cooled. Next, you're going to add a half a cup of granulated sugar, a half a cup of brown sugar, and a whole egg. Then in a separate bowl, you're going to mix up a cup and a third of all-purpose flour, a third of a cup of cocoa powder, and a teaspoon of baking soda. Get that mixed up really well, and then with the mixer going on low speed, you're going to slowly add that into your egg mixture. Lastly, you're going to add in just a splash of vanilla, and once it gets incorporated, go ahead and turn your mixer off because you don't want this to overmix. Lastly, you're going to add in 1 cup of semi-sweet chocolate chips. Stir that in by hand again so that you don't overmix. You don't want your bread to come out tough. And then you're going to pour that into a greased loaf pan. This is my beautiful by Drew loaf pan that I have. It's ceramic and I absolutely love it. But you're going to pop that into a preheated 350 degree oven. The recipe says for about 55 minutes. I ended up baking mine a little bit longer than that because I felt like the middle wasn't set. But if I were to make this again, I definitely would stop at that 55-minute mark and just let it set up on its own because I did feel like the edges got a little bit crispy. But this turned out so yummy. We served it with a scoop of ice cream. We let her blow out her candles and she was just in absolute heaven. So that's going to do it for me for this video, but be sure to like and subscribe because in next week's video, I'm going to take you along with me to a styled bridal shoot, and I cannot wait to show you how beautiful everything turned out. So that's going to be a lot of fun, and then I've got a few more things planned for next week's video as well. So be sure to turn on your notifications so that you don't miss anything. Thank you, as always, for taking a little bit of time out of your day to be a part of mine. And until that next video, here's to making life a little sweeter.